Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Sedona International Film Festival, where we're celebrating our 25 years. I'm Carol Kahn, and we are coming to you live from the Sedona Rouge Hotel and Spa. Sedona Rouge is one of our sponsors, along with Black Magic Design and Digitech. We would like to thank our sponsors for participating, especially in this big silver anniversary that we have. And I want to introduce you to two filmmakers for the film Wake. Welcome, and I'm going to allow you to introduce yourselves.
Sure. So Cyrus, Mirakhor, I'm the director-producer for Wake.
Okay.
I'm Archana Shinde. I'm the executive producer and the editor of the film.
Wow. So tell us the premise of the film.
Sure. So Wake is about 3 generations of women living inside of a live-in mortuary home. So the big thing that really happens is that the main character, Molly, is given a blow-up doll as a gag gift that soon starts to become, to her husband who had passed away 3 years prior. And so much fun ensues, as well as some really nice sort of romantic pieces to the film also.
Now, where did the concept for this film come?
This actually is based on a play that came out of the Purple Rose Theater in Chelsea, Michigan, so Jeff Daniels Theater. The playwright Carrie Krim had the play, put the play on there first. We found it in Los Angeles, playing at a theater company called Sea Glass Theater that one of the executive producers of the film, Paul Stroley, used to run. So got together with Carrie Krim after I saw the play, and we both started working on her play to turn it into an actual feature film.
Now, how difficult is it to take something that was in theater and convert it to film?
So I think, for the most part, it's extremely difficult. You need to find the right piece. This one particularly lent itself, especially to an independent feature, in that it mostly took place in one room, which a lot of theater pieces do. But there was a lot more going on that I thought we could visually sort of work with in order to turn into a feature that would be visually interesting, as opposed to just, oh, we're trapped in one house. There was a lot of things happening with the character, a lot of dynamics. So I think it's a good question, how hard is it? It can be very, very hard, but if you pick the right piece, it can actually lend itself to the right type of filmmaking as well.
And do you feel that you've communicated, typically sometimes when a novel or a book is turned into a film, it's never the same.
Right.
People are like, wow, I liked the book better, or whatever it is. So it's never the same. So do you find with this particular film that you stayed pretty close, or did you accomplish those goals?
The heart and the message, absolutely, right? There's always things you have to change in order. It's a new piece, right? It's not the same thing, right? We didn't just film what happened in the play, and we didn't want to. The play was its own thing. But the heart of it, the major events that happened, the things that happened with the character, and really what Carrie Krim intended, we did hold on to, and we made sure. Mm-hmm. There's a lot more dynamic and things that are changed, and we make sure it's much more of a cinema piece, is what will be really important as well for us.
Gotcha. And then your role in the film?
As the executive producer and the editor. So I was there on the set every single day, and then we started actually putting the film together at the same time as we were shooting. And then we shot for 16 days in June 2016, and then right after that we started editing. So since we are married, it was easier to...
The film was with us every day, every
Yes.
morning, every evening. We were working on it for...
Well, is that difficult, the two of you working together? I mean, you were just...
For me, it's been... I'll let her answer.
Yeah, no.
For me, it's been
No, it's been amazing. It's been amazing. I mean, as a team, we work really well together. Yeah.
Is this your first film that you've worked together on?
Oh, so we met in 2009 at a film program at UCLA Extension, and we were friends for like 4 years. And he had been shooting short films at that time, and one of them was here at the Sedona Film Festival too. So on the very first one, I was the assistant editor, and then the second short film that he did, I was the editor. The editor on that one,
and assistant director.
Yes, yeah. And then that's how we were working together a lot, and after that we got married, and then we started working on this.
We got married out of the film that was actually here at Sedona
Yes.
in 2015, I think.
15,
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So, wait, which one was the executive producer in those films? Were you the executive producer? Or?
So in the shorts, I was executive producer.
So then you were hiring
Yes.
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 So, okay, was there like a spark there, and were you doing that on purpose?
No, actually it wasn't, but one did evolve out of the editing process
Yes.
for that short film. Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, just wanted to.
We spent a lot of time on that one.
That's right.
Just editing like 11 minutes. It took us like over,
That's
I
right.
think, 4 months or so. But at the end of it, once we were done with the post, we were actually engaged and
That's right.
we got married like 3 weeks after that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Very nice. So, what was your film that you brought here to the film festival?
It was called The Beating. It was a short film, and that was about a man who's having a problem with his son who is being bullied at school.
Mhm.
So that we sort of follow that story, and there's a sort of a surprise twist at the end as to what's going on. So we really enjoyed being here for that one, and
Yes.
love being here for Wake as well.
Well, yeah, we're happy to have you back. We love alumni.
Yeah.
So you have to is there another film in the progress? Like, you just have to keep coming back.
We're working on a couple
Yes,
of things,
yeah.
right? So I'm working on another sort of lower budget than actually Wake that we want to do in Los Angeles, where we're from, and
Well, I'm writing a script for we both are writing a script, a horror film that we want to do in India.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's an Indian story.
Awesome. So, what films are you working on now?
well, so right now we're really just
Just-
taking Wake
yeah.
on the festival, and then the other one I'm working on is at lower budget than Wake actually in Los Angeles. So I'm sort of calling that one sort of an ethno-crime drama. to be
Do you
said
do
in
the
this
film circuit a lot? I mean, with your films and everything, do you go to a
Yeah.
variety of film
We've
festivals?
been lucky, right? So the short films have been out. You know, the Wake has been received really well as well. So we started at Heartland, and then we went to Hawaii International Film Festival and Ridgefield in Connecticut. And next week we're in Omaha, and the week after we're back at Method Fest.
So, is it my imagination, because I've been sitting here for 3 years doing the doing interviews in the film festival, and it seems to me that this year has more shorts than I've ever seen. So I asked you that question just about the film circuit, because I was just wondering, throughout the country or in the film circuit, are more people doing shorts? Are you finding that now, or is it
I
just?
think in general more people are doing film, shorts and features, right? I mean, it's just become much more accessible, so people that have really wanted to are finding the ability to get out and do it. So I think, almost every film festival has seen an increase in submissions of both features and also, the shorts, and rightfully so, right? I mean, this is a great medium, and it's a medium that if you can use the tools readily that are available to you, you should get out and get your voice heard. The time to do it is now, right? So.
Right, yeah, I agree with that. And also, I think in the past, the other thing that I've heard was trying to get the film financed, but it seems like more people are doing crowdfunding now and getting their film financed. So I don't really hear that kind of chatter like I did in the past, and it just seemed that people are doing more shorts to get the exposure, if you will, to get their name out there.
Well, it's much more building, right? I mean, you start with the shorts, lower budget shorts, you start to get a name, you get into a couple of festivals, you do another one, you start getting a brand out there that people want to support, they see your material, your work, and you start to get more people that are willing to support you for the next thing. So it's a great avenue to really get started right now.
How difficult, I mean, we're talking about something that's happening now and that we're seeing more of these things. You've been doing films for quite some time, so how difficult do you see the film industry now? Or do you feel like for yourself, is it opening up more? What's your thoughts?
I think it's a little bit of both, right? I mean, there's never a absolutely opening up more. So I think that the opportunity to make films is opening up more. The opportunity to actually get them in front of a lot of people is actually opening up a lot. But the opportunity to make money out of that is becoming much more difficult, right? And that's the thing where we sort of as filmmakers are all going to have to sort of figure out. I think what happened to the music industry probably about 5, 7, 8 years ago is now starting to happen inside of the film industry. And that's what we're all sort of working with. How do we navigate our way and still do what we love and make enough money to survive?
Right. Well, it's so good to have you both with us and
Thank
have you
you.
both come back here
Appreciate
again.
it.
So how could people find out about Wake?
Wake is, you can get it on the website, so it's wakethemovie.com.
.com.
I got it right this time, I always miss it. So wakethemovie.com. We're also on Facebook underneath our production company, which is Mirakhor, which is like a mirror, and then C-O-R-E, so Mirakhor. And then we're on Instagram and Twitter as WakeFlick. So
Okay.
you can find us all there.
Awesome. And you know our hashtag, don't you?
We
Yes,
do.
yes.
You do?
We have been tagging and
That's right.
tweeting. Yes, yeah.
That's right.
Good, thank you. So
Thank
for
you.
those of you out there, it is hashtag Sedona Film Fest 25. So if you're out and about and involved with the film festival, make sure that you hashtag your activities, just as long as it's PC. But thank you both for being with us.
you.
It's nice
Thank
to
you.
have you
We
here.
really enjoy being here, so thank you.
Thanks. And we will be back with more from the Sedona International Film Festival right after this.